direction. Overall, though, today was a day, a cool start to our morning by all means, but fared out pretty nice. A mix of clouds and sunshine, but like I said, there is some rain out toward the west right now. Here's a look at it. Live 35 Skycast Doppler. Still dry from Wilkes-Barre through Scranton, out through Berwick, Shenandoah, Bloomsburg, Danville. Not the case out by Williamsport and points westward. Got a little bit of some showers and some locally heavy downpours, and some of that activity is going to make its way toward the east as we head through the nighttime hours. And it continues to be a little bit windy out there. Winds averaging anywhere from 5 to as much as 15 miles per hour. And with temperature-wise, it's still in the upper 50s, but with those winds, it's actually making it feel a little bit cooler than what the actual air temperature indicates. And today, we have not seen any rainfall, anything measurable right here at our station in Hazleton. Boy, look at these numbers this morning. Talk about some chilly temperatures. These were this morning's low temperatures. Mount Pocono getting down to 34, even down to 38 degrees in Selinsgrove and 37 out there in Happy Valley. Daytime highs, just most areas could not get out of the 60s. A very cool day today. Temperature-wise right now, 59 in New Angola, 59 in Berwick, 59 in Monomoy City, 58 in Bloomsburg, and 57 degrees in Danville. Satellite and radar. Here it is, that X-weather system making its way toward the east. But if you notice the activity from west toward the east, a lot of it's just losing its umph, if you will. But we can't rule out the threat of still maybe a couple of showers as we head through at least the first part of tonight or so. But again, a lot of that activity that you saw toward the west just kind of fizzled out as it's making its way toward the east. And then another chance of some rain as we start going into Tuesday night, into early Wednesday morning. In fact, there's going to be a couple of chances of rain in our forecast, which I'm going to show you in just a little bit. But we talk about the numbers tonight. Because we're going to see a lot of those clouds tonight, that's actually going to help. The clouds act as a blanket, if you will, keeping a lot of the energy trapped in, so it stays warmer tonight than what we saw the last couple of nights. If those clouds weren't present, definitely would be another cool night, chilly night, probably would get down into the 30s and lower 40s. 50s for the most part tonight, maybe some upper 40s, but a little bit milder tonight than the last few nights. And notice as we go into our Wednesday early in the morning, temperatures holding in the 50s to near 60 degrees. So some more rain out toward the west heading into tomorrow. I think we'll stay for the most part on the dry side of things, but then some of that rain heads in our direction later as we head into tomorrow night. A couple of chances of some rain in a 7-day forecast, which we want to thank the Pines for sponsoring. They're located on Broad Street in Hazleton. Check out their location. They're open weekdays. A lot of great food, a great menu to choose from. You won't be disappointed. 64 for tomorrow, not looking bad. And then a little bit of some rain moves through as we head into Tuesday night and the first part of Wednesday in the upper 50s. And then another chance of some more rain for Friday. Weekend at this point looking pretty good, and yet another chance of some more rain as we head into early next week. We want to thank Gould SureSave Supermarket for sponsoring our evening Pennsylvania lottery numbers. Don't forget, their kitchen is officially open. Check them out, give yourself a break from cooking, and have Gould SureSave do the cooking for you. The daily 201, the big 48246, and the Quinto numbers looking like this 77453, and the cash 523, 24, 33, and 39. We'll continue to have more late edition coming up after these commercial messages with sports with Eric DeBerardinis. Stick.
Barber Ford, Route 309 in Hazleton and on Route 11 in Exeter.
A winning smile. It's not the secret to success, but it sure helps. Protect your smile by visiting Dr. Weiss for complete dental services. Dr. Weiss offers a full-service denture laboratory on premises, offering dentures in one day. 3 dentists, 4 hygienists, and a team of caring technicians and assistants specializing in quality dentures and repairs, complete general dentistry, extractions, cleaning, and caps. Dr. Weiss, where you can have new dentures in one day.
At Gould's Supermarket in the Cunningham Valley, we've been helping busy folks with our hot lunches and dinners Monday through Friday for over 4 years now. We also offer the same entrees and sides as cold heat and eat foods 7 days a week. Now with the completion of our new state-of-the-art kitchen facility, we've doubled the lunch variety and added a cold salad bar. In addition, we now offer pickup catering. A pamphlet at our deli describes this new service that can drastically reduce your workload and cost for parties or meetings. Always improving. At Gould's Supermarket, we live those words.
This is a home. This is your neighbor's home. This is another home furnished by Grand Central. All these rooms in all these homes makes everybody so happy. It's so easy to do. It's your room made your way. It's local. It's Grand Central. This week at Grand Central, the price on the floor is the price to your door and not 1 cent more. No tax, no delivery, no kidding. It's now. Floor to door prices. Everybody shops Grand Central, making your house a home.
Introducing Ankle Genie, the new zip-up compression sleeve that reduces foot fatigue while energizing foot and ankle. It's a struggle to wear traditional medical compression socks, but Ankle Genie has a built-in zipper, so it slips on and off easily and adjusts to your size. Durable anti-fatigue neoprene soothes, massages, and energizes 24/7.
It also provides the compression, and the compression is an essential part to reduce the inflammation, which will allow healing to happen in the foot.
Wear Ankle Genie in sneakers, boots, socks, or slippers. Get relief from ankle swells from fluid retention or poor circulation. Expensive compression sleeves don't come with a zipper. Call now and get the Ankle Genie for just $12.99. Order now and you can double the offer. That's 2 Ankle Genies for $12.99. Call or click now.
Call 1-800-520-6089 and get the Ankle Genie special offer, or visit anklegenie.com. But hurry, quantities are limited, so call now. 1-800-520-6089.
Welcome to Late Edition Sports. I'm Eric DeBaradinas. We are now past the midway point of the high school football regular season. A review from Week 6 action across the area, starting with the game of the week at Harmon Geist. We talk a lot about the Crestwood offense, but great pressure from the defense all night, making Cougars quarterback Ryan Keller uncomfortable. Here they throw him for a sack. Now back to the offense. Quarterback Jay Popson punches it in from the shotgun. Then it's Matt Boback off the right side who powers in for the score. 41 first half points from the Comets, all they need on their way to a 41-7 win. More of the same in Tamaqua as the Raiders face Minersville. Stifling defense leading to offense. The Colin Moyer show as he intercepts Keydre Taylor. On the other side of the ball, Moyer takes the handoff, politely shoves a defender aside, and rumbles in for the score. One of his 4 touchdowns on the night. Blue Raiders 40, Miners 8. The final. More from Moyer and this game coming later. Wyoming area, Berwick, and Wyoming area jumps out to a surprising 13-0 lead. But Nick Talenka through the middle for the Bulldogs, notching 6 of Berwick's 29 unanswered points. Later, Ryan Gorky lofts it a little bit too much. Alex Koch comes down with a pick. Berwick too much in this one, and they improve to 4-2, 29-13, the final. Now for a recap of other games in the Wyoming Valley Conference and Anthracite League, here's WILN's Gabriella Justin.
Spartans had an impressive win over the Shenandoah Valley Blue Devils, scoring 6 touchdowns in the first half alone. This win is just one more notch to add to their 5 others in the undefeated victory belt. Jim Thorpe's junior running back Robert Heller scored 2 touchdowns and ran for 173 yards against Panther Valley, a team that only ran 107 yards the entire game. The Olympians outplayed the Panthers' running game by 216 yards and remain undefeated this season. Lehighton's defense played a big role against Marion Catholic, leaving the Colts scoreless through all 4 quarters. The Lehighton Indian football team bounced back after suffering a major 35-13 loss at home the previous week to Governor Mifflin. The Tunkhannock Tigers' running game may have been better than that of the Pittston Patriots, but when it came to passing yards, the Tigers' total 3 yards were no match against the Patriots' 299 yards. The Crusaders defeated the Williamsport Millionaires after a nail-biting roller coaster ride of a game. Coughlin had been trailing Williamsport 35-38 to start the fourth quarter, but managed to finish on top with a 49-38 win. The Monomoy area Golden Bears suffered a tough loss to the Blue Mountain Eagles. Blue Mountain broke away from what had been a neck-and-neck game during the fourth quarter, scoring 3 touchdowns in under a 5-minute span. The key to Wyoming Valley West's win over Dallas on Saturday appears to have been its passing game. Spartan senior quarterback Brady Davison threw for a total of 242 yards, whereas both Mountaineers quarterbacks only threw for a combined 59 yards all game. Wyoming Valley West will face the undefeated Crestwood Comets and their powerful running game this Friday night at 7 p.m.
We will have a full Week 7 preview of all the games starting tomorrow. Later in sports, Plays of the Week featuring some fantastic offensive efforts on the gridiron, plus Hazleton girls volleyball highlights. But next, Ann will be back with a recap of today's news.
All Care Home Care, the health care that you need in the comfort and privacy of your own home.
At All Care Home Care, our caring and compassionate staff of skilled nurses, occupational speech, physical therapists, dietitian, social worker, and home health aides will give you the professional care you need. Call 459-3002.
With All Care Home Care, you will feel so much better and be able to do so much more.
Remember, it's still your choice. For your care, call us and we'll be there.
Welcome to Fairway Chevrolet, Pennsylvania's #1 truck dealer.
From the longest-lasting, most dependable full-size pickup, the tough all-new Silverado, to the rugged 3500 Chevy dump truck, Fairway has your truck.
Purchase any new Silverado, Tahoe, or Suburban from Fairway Chevrolet during the month of October and receive a $400 grocery gift card from our friends at Gould's Sure Save in Cunningham.
Why should you choose Penn State Hazleton?
We have new scholarship money.
There's no application fee.
When you visit campus.
Opportunities to do research. Students are scoring internships
all over the country.
You can start here and finish here.
Or at another Penn State campus. We have fun.
We have the Lion.
Penn State is ranked #1 by corporate recruiters.
We have the largest alumni network
in the world.
It's your time. Penn State.
Penn State lives here.
Check us out at psu.edu/visit Hazleton.
Tune in every Sunday night on WYLN from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. for hard-hitting, high-flying, non-stop action as only Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling High Voltage can bring you. That's Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling every Sunday night on WYLN. I'll see you in the ring.
Breaking news from the WYLN newsroom. There are unconfirmed reports of gunshots fired in the city of Hazleton at this 10 o'clock hour. Police are searching several areas in the city, including East Green and Pine Streets. Other police departments have been called in to assist the Hazleton Police Department this evening to investigate those gunshots. Anyone with information is asked to call police in Hazleton immediately by dialing 911. As we receive more information, we will provide it to you, our viewers, immediately. Police in Butler Township are on the lookout for a man they say robbed the First National Bank at Rittenhouse Place in Drums Monday around noon. According to police, the suspect got away with an undetermined amount of money. Police say the male suspect handed a teller an envelope with a letter demanding money. This photo was captured from surveillance footage of the man police say is the one who robbed the bank. Police say after the suspect obtained the money, he fled in a black Mercedes. Anyone with information on today's robbery or the whereabouts of the suspect is asked to call police immediately or dial 911. On Saturday, thieves broke into a church in Hazleton, and police are now on the lookout for the suspect or suspects. The St. Joseph Romanian Orthodox Church on West Broad Street was broken into just after 3 a.m. Saturday, October 4th. Police say several religious items were stolen from inside the church. Pawn shops around the area were also notified of the thefts. Anyone with information is asked to call the Hazleton Police Department at 570-459-4940 or dial 911. The newest member of the Hazleton Police Department hit the streets today. Our Gary Perna was at City Hall as Officer Jessica Levine was sworn in.
Today, Police Officer Badge 180 was placed into service as Officer Jessica Levine took the oath of office to become the newest member of the Hazleton City Police Department.
I, Jessica A. Levine.
I, Jessica A. Levine.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
And affirm.
That
I will defend.
That I will defend.
Uphold and abide.
Uphold and abide.
By the Constitution of the United States.
By the Constitution of the United States of America.
Levine, who was originally from Wawalpin, is glad to be on the force as the first patrol female officer for Hazleton.
I'm very excited about it. So far, everyone has been very welcoming and accepting. We need more police officers out here. You know, being a female, I can help with any kind of people out there, men, women, whatever. Some people prefer to talk to a female, and it's nice that I've been welcomed with open arms on this department.
After school, Levine did move west to pursue her career in law enforcement.
After I graduated from Berwick High School, I went off to college in Vermont and I've been away the past 3 years. I've been a police officer in Tucson, Arizona, and now I'm back here in Northeast Pennsylvania, and I'm very excited to start working here with Hazleton Police Department.
Police Chief Frank DeAndrea said he is glad to see Levine hitting the streets of the city.
The Hazleton Police Department is becoming much more diverse. We've always had a phenomenal police department, phenomenal officers that do such an outstanding job, but being able to add a female law enforcement officer will help us in so many ways. First of all, when it comes to searching and or being able to handle people that are female, having a female officer available on staff is one great asset. The other is that there's a huge portion of the community that when they are a victim, if they're women, can relate so much better to a female who is a police officer. Community service-wise, it also adds, it enhances our image to be able to become that much more diverse.
Levine's mom, dad, and brother all served in law enforcement. Her mom and dad retired from the Fish and Boat Commission. With the addition of Officer Levine to the Hazleton City Police Department, that now brings the total up to 38 officers hitting the street. And Chief DeAndrea said Officer Levine will be wearing badge 180. He said that marks a milestone for the police department and that turning a new direction for the Hazleton City Police Force. In Hazleton, for WYLN's Late Edition, I'm Gary Perna.
DHD Realty received a $500,000 state grant that will go towards renovating the Hazleton National Bank building. Now, the company applied for the funding last December. The state awarded the grant on September 9th. DHD Realty is a partnership between the D'Angelo brothers and George Hayden of Hayden Electric and Communication Company. DHD plans to invest over $4 million of private funds in the project. The company bought the bank building for $350,000 and expects to spend over $6 million in construction costs. D'Angelo brothers plan to move its headquarters to the Traders Building, which will bring around 130 jobs to the downtown. Construction is also expected to start next week on covered walkways above South Wyoming and Mine Streets, connecting the Traders Building to the Markle Building, which are owned by DHD Realty. Firefighters responded to a structure fire around 10 p.m. Sunday night in Barnesville. A gazebo was fully engulfed at 48 Cheese Street. The flames spread to the back of the nearby home. A garage was completely destroyed and the rear of the home received substantial damage. Crews from Ryan Township Fire Company, Hometown, Quakeake, Delano, and Citizens Fire Company of Mahanoy City responded to the scene. No injuries were reported at the Ryan Township Fire. The Supreme Court has denied appeals from 5 states trying to prohibit same-sex marriages. The court's order ends delays on marriage in Indiana, Oklahoma, Utah, Virginia, and Wisconsin. Couples in 6 other states should be able to get married in the near future. This brings the total to 30 states, including the District of Columbia, that will make same-sex marriages legal. Pennsylvania made gay marriage legal earlier this year. Today kicked off National No Bullying Week. All across the country, schools are taking time to talk about bullying. Right here in our area, the Hazleton Area School District kicked off the week with taking a pledge. Our Gary Perna was in West Hazleton today and has more.
Today kicks off National No Bully Week, and students at West Hazelton Elementary School gathered outside the building to recite the Making a Difference pledge. West Hazelton Principal Jocelyn Podleski said there is a lot going on this week.
Yeah, we're really excited about this week, but every day for our students, it's really important that we meet the needs of all students, not just academically, but behaviorally, socially, environmentally, emotionally, and that's where the no bullying comes in. You know, we established a policy, we came up with an educational component, we deliver lessons kindergarten through 8th grade, and now we kick off the week, starting today, with a whole different slew of activities.
Podleski said elementary students will be busy.
Well, they're really excited because they get to decorate doors in kindergarten through 2nd grade. We've got really a lot of nice books that were actually published here at our school in regards to them doing the drawing and illustrating, which we're trying to incorporate in our school as one of a strategy to help kids to be able to learn more. And they get to draw a picture of what no bullying means to them, but then also able to write, which is another strategy that we're trying to shore up in our school.
And we can't forget about the middle schoolers. They as well will be very busy.
They're going to be doing big posters that we'll be having all of this on display during open house and our gallery night coming up in the spring. And then we're going to have boxer Tim Witherspoon here on Fridays to meet with our students to send out that message of no bullying. He's being sponsored by the Skokoski law firm, and we're really excited that everybody's joining in to kick off our week.
We spoke with 2 7th grade students who are happy the school is trying to prevent bullying.
It's very important. I'm glad we're doing this because lots of people are going through lots of trouble out there because of bullying. It's very important to have this week here in school to help the kids that are being bullied know that there are people out there who will help them and who will stand up for them.
Alexis told us she liked going outside to recite the pledge.
It was really fun being out there, and I think it's really good that that the school is letting us do this for those kids that are being bullied.
I asked Alex how important it is to recognize No Bullying Week.
I think the pledge was good because it helps people understand what people are going through out there because they're getting bullied, and we got to spend time with our friends and talk about what's going on around the world and how should we make it better and stuff.
We even caught up with this kindergarten student who told us why everyone was wearing the color blue.
Because it's No Bully Week.
No Bullying Week?
Yeah.
Podleski told us it is very important to stop bullying and create a safe school environment.
Well, safety is first and foremost. We have so many people working to that goal. Administration, faculty, staff, our security. I'm really proud of this school and every individual here who always steps up to make it the best they can for students. Our motto, moving to greatness, and we're always moving toward greatness. Yes, we have room for improvement, but we continue to see that, and we see the fruits of our labor each and every year as we teach students from a small age all the way up about why they should make friends and be a better friend and not call students names and report things, because everyone has rights and they have a right to be here at our school and have a great time learning.
Throughout the entire Hazelton Area School District today and this week, students will be taking part in no bullying activities to spread the message that bullying is not welcome in the Hazelton Area School District. In West Hazelton, for WILN's Late Edition, I'm Gary Perna.
And that is a look at tonight's top stories. Coming up next, Eric DeBardinis is back in with more sports here on Late Edition, including plays of the week from Friday Night Football across our area. But first, let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacek outside in the Bedrock Gardens Weather Center. Joe?
Well, it is a little bit windy right now. No rain, at least right here, but some rain across parts of the state of Pennsylvania, especially out toward the west. But again, as that makes its way toward the east, a lot of that is basically just fizzling out, but nevertheless, a few sprinkles, a shower, 2 or 3 around. Now, that's what we can really expect, but not a whole lot expected as we head through the overnight hours. As always, we want to thank the Covered Wagon for allowing us to have these wonderful fall decorations you see behind me. Make sure you always check out their location in Seibertsville, especially as we get closer to the winter months. They have a lot of great supplies that you don't want to miss. You don't want to miss a 7-day forecast coming up in just a few.
Hey football fans, do you score field goals or do you score touchdowns? Do you settle for the extra point or do you go for 2? At Burger Family Dealerships on Route 93, we have the winning combination and you'll score more with us. Stop in and check out their touchdown deals. Come in, score big, and win. Burger Family Dealerships, Route 93, near the Laurel Mall, your championship auto dealer.
Mowing and practically no watering or fertilizing?
Hi, Bob Vila here with a breakthrough in grass seed that can give you great green grass. It's called Grassology. Its roots extend 4 times deeper than ordinary grass to reach the good stuff that's underground, like water and nutrients. And the best part, Grassology reaches a dwarf height, so there's a lot less mowing. Guaranteed. We've all seen bare patches, bald spots, or brown spots caused by pets. Try Grassology. It naturally fights against disease, insects, even weeds, saving you time and money.
Call or go online now and get 1 pound of Grassology for just $14.99. But if you call right now, you can double the order to 2 pounds. Plus, you can also get a 25-foot Pocket Hose Ultra Grassology for $14.99. Call now.
You'll be glad you did.
Call 1-800-503-3449. And today you can get a special Grassology double offer and the Pocket Hose Ultra. So call 1-800-503-3449. Call now.
I used to think that me and my dad were just building a car. I realize now that it was a lot more than that.
That's the one, bud. Okay, come here. What's this guy right here? You know what that is?
Find the parts you need at Harry's You Pull It. Visit us online at WeGotUsed.com to shop our yard or visit us at one of our 3 locations in Pennsburg, Allentown, and Hazleton.
Well, I'll never forget it. 1 minute, we were talking about going to the movies, and the next, Maggie could barely speak. It was a stroke. I thought I was going to lose her. But I never saw doctors work so fast. Anyway, she's coming home tomorrow. I just hope she doesn't yell at me for killing all the plants.
Hi, I'm Brian Anderson, and I'd like to invite you to be a part of something special. USA Cares is a nonprofit organization helping military families with emergency financial assistance. We help prevent evictions and foreclosures, utilities from being turned off, and we put food on the table for our nation's heroes. USA Cares is looking to form a chapter in your area. Go to usacares.org. USA Cares, making a difference in the lives of military families.
Welcome back to Late Edition Sports. Monday night means Plays of the Week, and we have some great ones from Week 6. Taylor Skripko was setting blocks all night for Colin Moyer. Now a little glory of his own. The senior says, please get off me, and I'm faster than you, on his way to a 43-yard touchdown. At least that's what I like to think he said. Speaking of Moyer, on the very next offensive play, weaves in and out of defenders, showcases his speed, and another Blue Raiders touchdown. Frank Eicheldinger, for Crestwood, love that name, carried the rock just 4 times on Friday. He scored 3 touchdowns. Here's one of them as he finds the edge from 30 out. He's pretty good. Action now from Hanover versus Myers. 4 defenders converge on Yasir Jones. It's good in real time, but you might appreciate it even more in slow motion. From there, it's easy. He takes it to the house. Hanover wins by 16. Now on to Berwick. Berwick's Paul J. Wiegand the catch. The stiff arm. races down the sideline, realizes he doesn't have the angle, but now he does as he reverses field, breaking ankles in the process. You can try to catch him, but too late. Good reason to pound the chest. Bulldogs notch their second straight victory. 6 matches separate Hazleton girls volleyball from the playoffs. The Cougars enter today 8-3, hosting GAR. First set and GAR up 3 early, but Cougars come back to take the lead. They remain ahead and maintain the advantage, but never by more than 4. Right here, Rachel Farkas with a kill. GAR manages to get within 2 at 18-16 after some miscommunication, but then it's a Hazleton run. Great all-around effort started by Olivia Roberts and carried out by her teammates leads to the Cougars' point. Then it's a tap-in at the net that sets up set point. Eventually the ball falls on the GAR side. Hazleton with 7 straight points for the 25-16 set win. They win it in 4-set score, 31-29. Farkas on what it will take for the team to keep winning well into playoffs.
We just have to really work hard and make sure that everything is on point, and we just have to limit our mistakes and just really want it in order to win.
Cougars now 9-3 and remain second in Class AAA, trailing Delaware Valley. Tomorrow, tune in to see 2 team members share the honor as WILN's Student Athlete of the Week. The Orioles and Royals wanted to make quick work of the American League Divisional Series. After all, Baltimore and Kansas City had waited a combined 46 years to get back to the ALCS. Both teams completed a series sweep yesterday and will meet Friday. For now, all attention on the National League as the Giants look to bring out the brooms against the Nationals, while the Dodgers and Cardinals battle for a 2-1 series lead. Also, Monday Night Football update involving last year's Super Bowl champions in tonight's scoreboards. First, a reminder, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacic is next with your upcoming forecast. Stay tuned. More Late Edition headed your way.
Welcome to Fairway Chevrolet, Pennsylvania's #1 truck dealer. From the longest lasting, most dependable full-size pickup, the tough all-new Silverado, to the rugged 3500 Chevy dump truck, Fairway has your truck. Purchase any new Silverado, Tahoe, or Suburban from Fairway Chevrolet during the month of October and receive a $400 grocery gift card from our friends at Gould's Sure Save in Cunningham.
Lewis & Freeman Real Estate Drum Sales Team is proud to be the top-selling office in the greater Hazleton area and part of the leading firm in Luzerne County. As members of the leading real estate companies of the world, the buyers and sellers can count on exceptional service and national strength. Known for their cutting-edge marketing, user-friendly website, and customer-oriented tools such as LF Home Finder, Lewis & Freeman brings buyers and sellers together. Call today. The Lewis & Freeman Drum Sales Professionals are committed to be your real estate source.
Compassionate, experienced health and hospice care delivered right in your home. That's what Malath Valley Health System's known for throughout Columbia, Luzerne, and surrounding counties. It's your choice, and your loved ones deserve the very best. Tell your doctor you want Malath Health and experience why we've become the trusted choice of more and more families. Visit malathhealth.com today for more information.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
Just a little bit of some rain you can see on the radar out through here as you go toward the central part of the state, but again, it's really losing a lot of its power, if you will, as it makes its way toward the east. But a couple of sprinkles, a little bit of some light rain or showers here and there. Not a whole lot expected as we head through tonight. And it's going to be a little bit milder tonight because we're going to continue to have those clouds in place. 55 degrees, our live Lehigh tire conditions outside our station in Hazleton, and it continues to be a little bit windy out there. We got 10 to as much as 15 mile per hour winds. Temperature-wise, though, actually not too bad tonight because of those clouds that are continuing to be present across the northeast. 62 Wilkes-Barre Scranton International Airport, 54 Mount Pocono, still in the 60s in Williamsport, Selinsgrove, Harrisburg, Philadelphia, and Allentown. Up in the Wyoming Valley area, you could see those winds coming from south, southeast. Temperatures in the upper 50s and lower 60s out there. Satellite and radar looked like a whole heck of a lot of rain earlier out toward the west, but as it made its way toward the east, take a look at how it just kind of dried up and fizzled out. But again, we have a chance of at least a little bit of some rain, possibly as we head through tonight. Not a whole lot, not expecting a whole lot as we head into later tonight, into the first part of tomorrow morning, and then our chance of some rain. Some showers as we head into tomorrow night into Wednesday morning. And our chance of some rain possibly for our Friday, and yet another chance of some rain possibly for next Monday. But tomorrow, I think we're going to stay dry. We'll be in between systems, so we should stay on the dry side of things for our Tuesday. Extended forecast, we want to thank the Pines of Hazleton on Broad Street for sponsoring it. And we got a chance of some rain a number of times this week as we go through the next 7 days. But that's very good because it's been very dry across our region, and we definitely do need the rain to fall. And again, a couple of those nights chilly could be dropping down into the 30s again.
Hey, it was still a beautiful night for high school football. It's the weather that you expect for high school football.
For October high school football.
Exactly. We're not talking September.
No, past that.
Past that, so. But the rain held off. That's all that matters. The games got in. Good game. Some good highlights.
Yeah. Eigeldinger.
He loves that word.
Love that name. And Yasir Jones. How about that name?
Hey, you're gonna have to go out and interview him.
Yeah.
Eigeldinger, just so he knows.
This week it's coming. Crestwood, big game.
All right, so make sure you tune in, of course, for that game. And of course, WYLN will have a game of the week, and Eric will tell you all about it coming up this week. We'll see you tomorrow night at 10 o'clock.